DB Show. On today's show, I'm going to talk about the paper bags that are in Coles and Woolworths. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about these paper bags, and they're not good at all. They're absolutely useless. So I'm going to start talking about it now. There's been a couple of people that when they do their shopping, they'll go and get, different items and they put them in the paper bag. Now, this was Coles. This is a Coles bag, right? See how thin these are. Now, I'll tell you how I managed to get one of those bags. I think she was walking out of the supermarket carrying them, and I think as she was going along, walking along, because of the things she had to put in that one of those bags, and they're supposed to hold a certain amount of weight, the handle broke. So the handle broke, and the shopping went everywhere. And this has happened to quite a lot of people. She had to go at Coles, and the ones that have to do with the Coles supermarket said, "We test our bags, how strong they are." They are not strong, seriously. I've seen people talk about a video showing how the arms on the bags break. Now, as I said, on this bag, you can see the handles are very thin. This is a big bag, right? Now these handles should be a little bit thicker, but they're not. And how they put them in? They're glued on. Oh, strong glue. Now, how I was able to get one of these bags is I went to Coles and I forgot the bags that I usually use. The material ones, the strong material bags. So I realised, I've forgotten one of those bags. I've got to use a paper bag. And I got a few things, but it was pulling on the handle. So it was pulling on the handle, right? But if there was anything else that was put in those bags, the handles will break. I've heard people say about when they've got eggs and the handles break, and all the shopping goes all over the floor, all over the ground, say, on the floor, eggs everywhere. And the thing is, Woolworths, and this is the thing, and I'm sure other supermarkets do this, they're a pack of liars. You see, Woolworths has these paper bags. I happened to look into one of the rooms, right? I had a look in one of the rooms, right? And there's a woman, when they're delivering people's shopping, people ring up and order their food and shopping and that, and they have it delivered. There's all the plastic bags. You see, these supermarkets are nothing but a pack of lying pricks. They say they don't want to use plastic bags, and yes, but yet they are using plastic bags. They're not using paper bags. So they're expecting every customer that goes into the supermarkets to use paper bags. Now, remember a few years ago when you'd go to the Easter show and you'd get a Daryl Lee show bag, and the bags, the handles on the bags was thick, right? Thick, and it was holding a fair bit of weight in the bag. Not once did I see anyone with those bags that suddenly rip. None of those bags did that at all. But these bags, as I said, with the handles, that's held by all strong glue, as they'd probably say. Those bags years ago never did. Never broke, never teared, nothing. Right? Because it had a reasonable amount in those bags that could hold a certain amount of weight. These bags, no. If you have, as I said, a dozen eggs in one of those bags, and you've got a couple of other things in it, and it's a little bit heavy, and you're carrying along, and they rip. The other thing is, if you're going to do, say you're going to do your shopping and you use one of those paper bags, use about 1 or 2 bags, and you either you have your umbrella with you, or you might forget the umbrella, and you do your shopping and you're waiting for the bus, right? And the weather's okay, a bit cloudy. Get on the bus, the doors open, bus stops, doors open, get on the bus, doors close, sit down, right. And as you go along, it starts to rain. And the stupid thing about these paper bags is, being paper, we all know what happens when paper gets wet. It goes all soggy and it will rip because they're thin. Oh, look at this. Very thin, right? That's how dumb and stupid these fucking supermarkets are. Now, a lot of us might take our own bag. Fair enough. But the point is, these bags, all these supermarkets need to use their brains and not think through their asses, because those bags are no good. They're shit. Absolutely shit. Because you wouldn't be able to put, if you went to put a couple of, like 2 or 3 bottles of wine or any type of alcohol, you'd be, worried that the handles might break. You can't use paper bags to even put them in. But these idiots at the supermarkets, they're fucking stupid and dumb. They only think of their pockets. That's why they make billions of dollars, $1 billion profit, ripping customers off, putting prices up and up and up. Expecting people to use these bloody paper bags. I mean, seriously. Use these. Use these. Seriously. Use these paper bags. And it's... Where's it made? They're made in... they're made in Vietnam. These paper bags are made overseas. So that person that has to do with Coles, who's the biggest fucking liar and prick, has lied to that woman because he said, oh, they test the bags. No, they don't. You see, if these are made in Vietnam, as it says, let's see, right there, made in Vietnam. When they send them out to these supermarkets, the supermarkets get them, they take the plastic off, and then they put them out, set them out near the self-serve or the any part of the supermarkets, any part of the store. They don't test the bags. So that person is a lying prick. They don't test these bags. Now, if anyone has had this problem with these paper bags, let me know in the comment section below, because these paper bags need to go. Now, I know for a fact that everyone else, including me, we take our own bag, but sometimes you might end up accidentally forgetting, or you go out somewhere and you end up deciding, oh, might get something at the supermarket, right? Oh, I think, oh no, I haven't got my bag with me. Now, you got to use them. These paper bags are shit, right? They're shit. Plastic bags need to be brought back. They need to be brought back. Because these supermarkets, they're lying. They don't test them. So that person that said to that woman that they test these bags, they don't test the bags. These bags are made in bloody Vietnam. And as soon as they finish making them, they pack them up, send them off over here to Australia. I don't know any other country, gets them. And they take the plastic off, set them out, put them out in the supermarket, and, the customers have to use them. Now, with these plastic bags, I've never heard anyone have any problem with those. But with these, big bag like this, and look at the handle. Now, can you imagine something heavy? So that bloke, a bloke telling a customer that they test the bags is nothing but a lying prick, because these ones at the supermarkets, they're lying pricks. They don't bloody test these bags. None of these supermarkets test these bags. They don't test them at all. They're lying pricks. So what? They test them, do they? Yeah, sure they do. So as soon as they get a pallet full of these bags wrapped up in plastic, they're going to open one up and go, oh yeah, let's do a test. They don't do a test. They don't do a test at all. They just lied to that woman, telling her that they test them. It doesn't get tested. These bags do not get tested. So yeah, if anyone has had a problem with these paper bags, whether in Woolworths or Coles, just let me know in the comment section below, because bag this size, the handles are supposed to be a little bit thicker. Not this thin. So that was my talk on the those paper bags. So I'm gonna go now, and so take care everybody, and bye now.